afternoon, everybody. My name is Farrow. I'm a senior at Caddo Parish Magnet High School in Shreveport, Louisiana. Just got to put this out here. Proud to say I'm a future Howard University Bison. A saying that I live by is quoted by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Do not go where the path leads, but instead stray from that path and create a new one. I will be reciting a Martin Luther King Jr. speech, The American Dream. This morning I was riding to the airport in Washington, D.C. And on the way to the airport, the limousine passed by the Jefferson Monument. And Reverend Andrew Young, my executive assistant, said to me, "It is quite coincidental that we would be passing by the Jefferson Monument on Independence Day. You can get so busy in life that you forget holidays and other days, and it had slipped my mind altogether that today was the 4th of July. And so I said to him, it is coincidental and quite significant. And I think when I get to Atlanta and go to my pulpit, I will try to preach a sermon in the spirit of the founding fathers of our nation and in the spirit of the Declaration of Independence. And so this morning, I would like to use as a subject from which to preach the American dream. Now, it wouldn't take us long to discover the substance of that dream. It can be found in those majestic words of the Declaration of Independence, words lifted to cosmic proportions. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by God, Creator, with certain inalienable rights, that among these rights are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We have a great dream. It started way back in 1776, and God grant that America will stay true to her dream. About 2 years ago now, I stood with many of you who stood there in person, and all of you who were there in spirit, before the Lincoln Monument in D.C. And as I came to the end of my speech there, I tried to tell the nation about a dream I had. And I must confess to you all that since that sweltering August afternoon in 1963, my dream has often turned into a nightmare. I've seen it shattered. I saw it shattered one night on Highway 80 in Alabama when Mrs. Viola Louiso was shot down. I had my nightmare and saw my dream shattered one night in Marion, Alabama when Jimmy Lee Jackson was shot down. I had my dream shattered one night in Selma when Reverend Reed was clubbed to the ground by a vicious racist and later died. And though I continue to see my dream shattered as I walk the hallways of our nation and see sometimes 10 and 15 people trying to live in 1 or 2 rooms. And I've been down to the Mississippi Delta since then, and I've seen my dream shattered as I've met hundreds of people who didn't earn more than $600 or $700 a month. And I've had my dream shattered as I walk through the streets of Chicago and meet young people, young men and women, with a sense of utter hopelessness because they can't find any jobs. They see life as this long and desolate corridor with no exit signs. And it's not just Negroes at this point. I've had my dream shattered because I've been through Appalachia. And I've seen my white brothers along with Negroes living in poverty, and I'm concerned about white poverty just as much as I'm concerned about Negro poverty. So yes, the dream has been shattered. And I have had my nightmarish experiences, but I tell you all this morning, once more, that I have not lost the faith. I still have a dream this morning that one day all of God's children will have food and clothing and material well-being for their bodies, culture and education for their minds, and freedom for their spirits. I still have a dream this morning that one day all of God's black children will be respected like his white children. I still have a dream this morning that the lion and the lamb will lie down together and that every man will sit under his own vine and fig tree and none shall be afraid. I still have a dream this morning. I still have a dream this morning that all men everywhere will recognize that out of one blood, God made all men to dwell upon the face of the earth. I still have a dream this morning. I still have a dream this morning that every valley shall be exalted and every mountain and hill will be made low, and every crooked place made straight, and every rough place made smooth. And the glory of the Lord shall be revealed for all flesh to see it together. I still have a dream this morning. I still have a dream this morning that truth will reign supreme, and the dignity and worth of human personality will be respected. I still have a dream this morning, America. And when this day comes, the morning stars will sing for joy and the sons of God will shout. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by God, their creator, with certain inalienable rights, that among these rights are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Thank you.